channel. Welcome back. This is your PTA coach. And if anybody has any Q&As that I can answer at the moment, I'll be willing to do that, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I appreciate all of you for what you do. Now, guys, before we continue, let me make sure that everything is working just as it needs to work, okay? Give me 1 second. Let's see here. Let me take a look at my channel. Okay, let's make sure this is actually working. Yeah, it's working. It is working, guys. Yes. So welcome back, guys. A lot of us will be taking these exams this year, and I'm here to drop a lot of tips for all of us, guys. Let me bring the camera a little closer because I will be showing you guys a couple of things, and I feel like this camera is too far away. Okay, I think this is a little better. Yeah, this is up close and personal. There you go. Good. Okay, yeah, I like this view, guys. That's good. Amazing. So a lot of us will be taking this exam, guys. I'm made to understand that we only have 4 chances to take this exam, right? 4 chances to take the exam. It's we have January, we have April, we have July, and then we have October. 4 chances to take this exam throughout the year, and I'm actually made to understand that if you take it 3 times in a row and you don't pass, you have to wait till the following calendar year to take it. So let's say, for example, you took it January, April, and July, and you did not pass. That's considered a calendar year. You would have to wait till January to take the next exam. Now, guys, once again, verify that, okay? Check that out with the boards. Also, okay, and I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just giving you guys facts. A lot of times, if you score below 400 twice, you might not be allowed to take the exam again, guys. 400 twice, 2 times in a row, you might not be allowed to retake the exam. So I don't want to be the one to break the bad news to you, but I want you guys to come to the workshop, okay? I am currently a licensed physical therapist assistant in the state of Texas. I went through the whole process. I went to school, PTA school. I graduated from PTA school. I took the state boards, and I have my license. So I want to navigate all of us the process of being successful on the exam. Once again, guys, I'm not trying to scare anybody, okay? My sincere prayer is that we all pass. That's my sincere prayer for all of us. I don't want you scoring 400. I mean, if you're scoring 400 on the exam, guys, think about it. Something needs to be corrected immediately. It's either we're not spending enough time on our studies, it's either we're not really understanding the content, or something else is going on, or maybe we're not taking our practice exams. Something is just not there, okay? So you need to get in touch with me immediately. You can send me an email. I'll drop the email information. As a matter of fact, let's do that right now, guys. I'll drop the email information right now so you can get a hold of me, okay? I will be hosting workshops. I also do one-on-one coaching. I'm not a tutor, guys. I've said that so many times on my channel. I am a coach. And why do I say that, okay? This is a lifelong professional relationship, not just coaching you through getting into the school. I'm talking about the PTA school, but also while you're in school, how to survive, right? How to take the exams and pass, and also take your state board exam, right? That is the goal of everything that we do in PTA school. We're not going to school as a hobby. We're doing it so we get to this point where we're actually studying this, whether you're studying the actual book or the ebook or whether you're using sites online or whatever it is. The key thing is to pass this. Okay, so let me drop my email information, guys. And please feel free to ask me any questions in the chat. Okay, for consultation, okay, I want you to send me an email, okay? Email Akaluso40, okay, at gmail.com. 1 second, guys. Gmail.com. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So I said this so many times, and I know I repeat stuff, but I say it for emphasis, right? We've been through the hard part. And guys, I'm going to hold this book right here for a second. We've been through the hard part, that is going to school. Think about it. We've learned about major things in less than 2 years. I just listed all those things we learned: musculoskeletal, cardiovascular, nervous system, other systems, non-systems. We've learned all that in 2 years. We've taken exams and all those things in class in 2 years. We've done skill comps in 2 years. Okay. We've also gone out there and done clinicals within that time span. I'm sorry, time span. So you can do this. We're trained for this, guys. The hardest part is behind you. Trust me, the hardest part is behind you. Now the focus is this. And come to the workshop so I can show you how to navigate the process of passing. Guys, one of the tips I've shared on this channel, okay? When you're studying either this book or the ebook or the apps, do not skip out on anything. Look, guys, this book has 1,000 pages. Look, I kid you not. Okay. The first day I picked up this book to start reading, I had the same expression on my face. Okay. I was like, am I going to go through all these pages? It starts at page 1 and goes all the way to page 1,000. Okay. I kid you not. I'm not making stuff up, guys. Look, page 1,000. Okay. So while you're doing your studies, don't skip out on anything inside this book. Anything inside this book or the ebook or the app is fair game. I kid you not. Anything in here is fair game. Okay. Now, on the actual exam, of course, my exam was 180 questions, and I believe your exam will be the same thing too. You're going to have 180 questions, right? But only 150 will count. But you would not know the 30 questions that do not count. So my suggestion and recommendation for all of you is to make sure you actually study everything on your book, answer all the questions on the exam. Okay. Same thing when you're taking the practice exam, answer all the questions. Okay. Answer all the questions. Don't skip out on anything. Don't. Even the stuff you see here is fair game. The stuff you see in any random page I open right now. What is this, guys? This one is medial collateral ligament sprain. Anything you see in here is fair game. Let me flip onto another page. What is this? Okay, this right here is equipment, devices, technologies, and therapeutic modalities. Fair game. Fair game. Okay? So we have to make sure we study. And guys, we have to change our mindset when it comes to studying. Now, let me talk a little bit about this app. And once you guys come to the workshop, we'll share more information. I don't know what sites you guys are using right now to study, but this is one of the many places that I went for studying. This is the PTA 365. Once again, guys, I'm not being sponsored by Score Builders or PTA 365. But I use this app religiously, guys, for my studying. Okay, this app would normally drop a question each day at midnight, and I'll go in there and answer the question. This helped me a lot, guys, because I was able to, even when I missed the questions, I would still go back and find out why I missed the questions and then try to correct myself and get it right. Okay. So that's just what it is. Don't have any doubts in your minds, guys. I know how you feel. Like I said, I've been through everything you guys have been through in the program, as far as like the timing, the sacrifices, the studying, the clinicals, the skill comps, the studying for the actual PTA exam. I've been through that. Okay. So I want us walking into that exam hall with confidence. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, the PTA coach told me this. Oh, yeah, the PTA coach told me that. You will be remembering all those tips that I shared with you in the workshop. Okay. You will remember it. So um, I have more to share, but this is just a short YouTube video. So just now, guys, another thing, if you notice, I have 49 subscribers. Like, a lot of you probably having all these thoughts in your head. Why do you only have 49 subscribers? Well, this channel is brand new. I'm not brand new to the world of therapy. okay? But this channel, of course, is brand new, okay? So I just want to clear that up, okay? And once again, I want to share my educational background with all of us, just so you get to know me and more of who I am. First of all, I have an associate's degree in physical therapy. I am a licensed physical therapist assistant in the state of Texas. Number two, I have a bachelor's degree in business finance from University of Houston. Number three, I have a master's degree from Keller Graduate School, okay, in health services. Keller Graduate School is under DeVry University, okay? So that is my educational background, okay? So yeah, guys, I just wanted to hop on, let you guys know that yeah, we will be offering workshops. More information, just send me an email. We can set everything up. It's normally over a Zoom call, or we'll do Microsoft Team or Google Meets. We'll meet, and I'll share a lot of more detailed information with you guys. Now, my coaching might be a little different from what you see out there. I'm not saying that what you see out there is less or not good. I will tell you this straight up, okay? We don't run through slides in our classes because I want you to come into the class like prepared, like think about it. You have about 7 weeks left to take your exam, right? So I am thinking in my mind that, of course, you've been studying. I don't think you're going to wait till now just to open up the page and start studying from page one when you have a major exam coming up in 7 weeks, okay? So come into the class prepared. I will be showing you guys key things that you need to know, okay, and how you need to know those things, how you need to apply your knowledge. The knowledge is there, right? It's kind of like you asking me, "Oh, what is gait?" or what are the 12 cranial nerves?" I'm not going to regurgitate what are the 12 cranial nerves to you because you already know it, or you can easily search that up, right? You can search that up in the book. You can go on AI. You can go to Therapy Ed. There's so many places you can go to get that information. That's there. But how do you apply that knowledge in the exam situation? That's the key, right? A lot of times when you're taking those state board exams, really part of it to me, looking back now, is testing my knowledge and me being able to combine all those things I've learned all in a question and be able to answer a question, right? Like I said, there's five major areas: musculoskeletal, cardiovascular, nervous system, other systems, non-systems, right? So if a question comes at me, how can I use all the knowledge I have to answer the question? Let me give you guys a prime example. And let me ask you guys this question. What are some of the pathologies out there? Okay, just name one or two that would change a patient's posture. What comes to your mind right now when I say, okay, I want you to name a pathology that would change or a condition that would change a patient's posture? So one could be possibly pregnancy, right? Pregnancy is one. Parkinson's disease is another one, okay? There's another one called ankylosing spondylitis. Guys, once again, we're not going into lecture right now, okay? Now, how would you apply that knowledge to answer a question on posture? Let me show you guys something real quick. Let's go back to the first chapter of the book that talks about posture, okay? And let me show you guys this real quick. Just give me 1 second, guys. Let's go to the first chapter of the book because it's going to hit you with that posture stuff. This stuff. This. Anatomical position and the different planes of the body. Let's go to posture. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you guys something about posture. And then how would you apply your knowledge of posture to answer a question that has to do with posture? Okay? So I don't know what book you guys are using, but this one right here is Score Builders PTA Exam. I want to give credit to them. Of course, this book is by Scott Giles. Okay? If you go to page 73, and let's just go to page 75, guys. I'm just trying to show you guys something. Look at this. Look at this, guys. This gives you an example of normal posture and abnormal posture. So if the question is something about Parkinson's or any other disease that affects posture, how would the patient present? You guys have heard of the thing called a plumb line, right? Plumb line. Plumb line is used to measure, well, not measure, but find out if this person has normal posture or abnormal posture. This one over here is abnormal. Do you see how this guy is kyphotic? He's kyphotic on the upper part of his spine. You guys see that? This is more of a normal posture. This right here is a plumb line, right? So how would you use all this information to answer a question regarding posture? You see? So that's why I tell you guys that anything in the exam is fair game. Any single thing in the exam, guys, is fair game. We have to know how to combine all the stuff that we've learned in school, in our exams, in our skill comps, in our clinicals. We have to combine all that knowledge and be able to answer questions. Okay? We have to be able to answer questions. All right, guys. So I'll stay on for another possibly 3 minutes, and then I have to run. Um, so that's just what it is. Okay? And I will continue to repeat myself, guys. On those practice exams, don't memorize the questions. It's of no use because the chances of having those same practice questions on your exam is highly unlikely. So once you take the exam, I want you to assess where you are based on those five main areas that I talked about. A lot of us, when we take the practice exam, it's going to say, okay, hey, you scored this percentage in cardio, that percentage in musculoskeletal. It breaks down the percentages. Look at those things closely, guys, and figure out what you need to spend more time on. Once again, when you come to the workshop, I will do an assessment of what you're doing, where you are, and we're going to come up with a plan of where you need to be to pass this exam because it's the April exam is it's fast approaching, guys. 7 weeks is going to blow by like quick, fast. Okay, and then you're going to ask yourself, am I ready? And I want you to be able to answer that question before the exam day, and you're going to say, yes, I'm ready to walk in there and do this. Let's do this. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, so we got about 2 minutes, and I have to go. If you guys have any questions, you can ask right now, or you can actually send me a private email, and we can have a more of a conversation on what you want to do. Okay. Now, a lot of platforms will tell you to take the PEAT exam. I would say the same thing, but honestly, I did not take the PEAT exam. I'm just being very honest with all of you. I did not take the PEAT. I didn't purchase the PEAT and all that, but I took practice exams. I took more than one. As a matter of fact, I took 4 practice exams before the actual exam. Okay. So if you have not started the process of taking your practice exams, please, I would recommend start taking the practice exams. When you take those exams, look at how you scored. Do a thorough assessment of how you scored and figure out what you need to do next. If you're not too sure, reach out to me. Okay. All right. So we got a few minutes here. Like we got like a minute here, and then I'll go. So please make sure you do the necessary. Okay. Do the necessary. A lot of times with these exams, guys, it takes a mindset change, right? Because I noticed that, for example, when I'm doing the question of the day, when you answer a question, it's going to break it down and tell you whether the question is a basic question, whether it's an intermediate question, or whether it's an advanced question. It will say that on there once you answer the question. It will tell you. Okay. And a lot of times in the exams, you would run into stuff like that where you get a question and it's like, whoa, what in the world are they talking about? Like you're trying to hold your head and understand and answer the question. And then some questions you run into, they're like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. I can do this, and you just answer it. So it will hit you like that. But once you go through this coaching plan with me, you'll be prepared. Okay. I'm sharing testimonies. I'm sharing my experiences. Like I said, I'm not new to the world of therapy. Like I told you guys at the beginning of this video, don't even worry about the job prospects. Don't worry about it. There's tons, there's hundreds of jobs out there. What do you want to do? Travel physical therapy? Whether you want to work in a hospital, you want to work in a skilled nursing facility, you want to work in an outpatient clinic, you want to do home health, the jobs that are out there. Guess what, guys? I got my license recently. I got my license the week that we had the snow here in Houston. And guess what? As of yesterday, I was able to go for my orientation, okay? For my new job, for my new contract. I don't call it a job, a contract. And also, I've signed up to other companies, like 3 other companies that I'm going to have contracts with. Okay, so the jobs, they're out there. There's tons of jobs. Don't even worry about the job. What I want you to, honestly, guys, I want to coach you on how to go in there and win. I want to coach you through the process of going into that exam hall and win. And you can do it. So I don't want you overthinking, oh, am I going to get a job? I'm going to have to do this. No, this is not like other job sectors where you have to apply, then you sit and wait, then you go for these long interviews. No, I tell you one thing. When I walked into these offices telling them that I had some of them I called on the phone, telling them I had my license, guys, guess what they asked me next? They asked me for my ID. They asked me for verification, like where do I live, type of stuff. And they asked me what area can I cover. Do you see? So there's plenty of work out there. The work is not the issue. It's go in there and grab this. That's it. Okay. So guys, I'll check back with you guys later, possibly in the evening. I'll come back again and share some more testimonies and stuff that we can do. Just go out there and succeed. You are a winner. Okay. You are a winner. You've gone through the difficult part of the life of a physical therapist assistant. Student, you've already been through it. Or guys, also, if you've been taking this exam and you have not passed the exam, we need to talk. We need to set up some time because guess what? I believe we only have, and I'll check that out again in my computer, guys. Sorry, I'm looking over here because I have my computer and my screen over here. I believe we only have 6 attempts, 6 lifetime attempts to pass this exam. 6. Okay? 6 attempts to pass this exam. If we don't pass it in 6 attempts, that's it. And I think a lot of professional healthcare licenses is like that. I think for pharmacy, I think you have 6 attempts to pass this. I'm just sharing information with you guys. I think for pharmacy, you have 6 attempts to pass this exam. I don't know about nursing, how many attempts you have to pass this exam, but for the physical therapist assistant exam, you have 6 attempts. And if you score below 400 twice, you can't take it again in most jurisdictions. Check that out, guys. Go verify that. So, do you want to be the person that scored 400 and risk the chance to score 400 again? No, you don't want to be that person. You want to be the person that scored 600 and above. 600 is a pass mark. That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. If you score 600, that's a pass. If you score 700, 800, that's a pass. So I want to show you guys, I want to coach you guys through the process. There is a process that yields you a result, guys. Trust me. And that's what worked out for me. And I wanted to work out for you. Okay? I wanted to sincerely work out for you guys. All right. Anything else? Let's see here. You guys can feel free to reach out to me. Okay? Send me that email and we'll talk later. Please enjoy your day and stay blessed. Bye-bye.